Happy Brew Day, everybody. That was a weird start. That was a weird way to start. We're doing a New Zealand Pilsner today. This is the fourth, I think this is the fourth version of this recipe I've done this year. Absolutely love it. It comes out absolutely brilliant every time. And this year is just about me making lagers, not just New Zealand Pilsners, but other lagers as well. And that's what this is a continuation of that. So the difference then this time is that I'm using a brand new hop I've never used before, and never even heard of it until I went looking for something different in the shop, Crossmyloof, and I came across these Zappa hops. Zappa hops, 4.4%, not an awful lot. Bittering and aroma. So it says aroma profile is spice, passion fruit, mango and pine. Intensity 9 out of 10. Never heard of them before. Apparently these are a Neo-Mexicana, I think is that what it's called. It's basically a hop that is unique to America. So there's no kind of European heritage like there is with most other hops. I think it's on the same boat as like Sabro, it's another one. And it's supposed to be really good. There's not an awful lot of information on the internet about it, which is always a bit of a worry. It's always a bit of a worry. But quite funnily, one thing I did find, everybody seemed to like it. They were doing it in sour beers and all, and even on the kind of description it was talking about New England IPAs and all that type of stuff. So I'm doing a lager with it. No one said it was a good idea to do, but I'm going to do it anyway and see how good this hop is. Now I'm mixing it with Nelson, but that's okay because I always mix it with Nelson. I love Nelson, my favourite hop of all time ever in the world. And I know exactly what I get from Nelson, so I will be able to pick out the flavours from this. So Zappa, first of all, it's called Zappa. It's named after Frank Zappa. I'm sure you've guessed that by now. Not entirely sure I know why it's named after Frank Zappa, but there you are. Even when I was taking them out of the freezer too last night, I had the radio on in here, and it was playing bloody Smoke in the Water, would you believe? And as soon as I put them in my hand, that line about Frank Zappa came on. I was like, oh, this is meant to be. This has been sent from the gods for me to brew this weekend. So yeah, not an awful lot of information on the internet about this. There was one brewer who said that whenever he threw the hops into the kettle during the boil, it smelled like burnt rubber. So, which I thought was quite amusing. There's no chance. So I'm interested to know what this is going to smell like. I think the next hop edition, 10 minutes, and we're going to be throwing it in. We'll see what it's like. But I'll say this, when I was measuring it out, the hops last night, as soon as I cracked open the packet, even now, I mean, it smelled weird. It did smell weird. And there is kind of a weird, really intense weird smell of it. Like, it is a bit like rubber. Or it's a bit like some kind of, sometimes you buy stuff and it comes in packing, and the packing material is like, smells a bit kind of weird and rubbery and stuff. That's kind of what that smells like, which is odd to say the least. So that's one thing to look forward to. The smell of burnt tires wafting down the road. But yeah, so the plan then is New Zealand Pilsner. It's a very simple malt bill. It's Bohemian Pilsner malt and a little bit of wheat. That's it. And then we've got our hops, Nelson and the Zappa. So it's little bit of Nelson in 60 minutes. We've got 10 minutes. We got flame out, and we've got a dry hop as well. So it's a reserved. It's not like IPA territory here. It's kind of more reserved. But for whatever reason with this beer, the flavour seems to hang about. Even after the dry hop is gone, you can still kind of get the aromas of it, and it's really good. So the water is obviously RO water, and to the German, I think it's German Pilsner I use is the water profile for these. And then lastly the yeast is going to be Crossmyloof Hell. This is one packet that was sitting there from the last time I was brewing. I always keep it just in case I need it. it's going to be that. I've got loads. I bought like 15 packets or something ridiculous of that, and I throw in 2 at a time now. But I know I can like keep a little bit of the trouble and stuff, but the results I'm getting just from with clean yeast every single time, it's just remarkable. So, and them packets are pretty cheap as well too. You should definitely check it out if you haven't already. That yeast is the bomb. Yeah, that is pretty clear to me. What do you think? I should cocoa. Lovely, lovely stuff. Looks good. That is a very good start. Delighted to say. So there's a nice bit of fizz in there. It doesn't look over carbonated. The head is nice and white, but I don't know that's going to hang about. Maybe that's a sign of it's not crazy carbonation like it normally is. That's a potent aroma off that. I mean, it is very fruity, it has to be said. It definitely has that kind of mango type of tropical fruit note to it, for sure. But yet it has a little bit of pine. Like a piney type of quality to it. But there's something else in there as well, and it's kind of really, it's quite intense. I'm not sure what it is. It's something I don't know that I can quite think of the words to obviously to tell you what it is, but it's something different. On the descriptors, when you look this up on the internet, I said before in the earlier video, there's not an awful lot about it on the internet. But one of the kind of aroma smells was mint, was menthol. And while I don't think it's menthol in any way, I can kind of see where they're coming from. Probably struggling for some way to describe what that smell is. So yeah, there's definitely something else going on in there apart from the kind of normal kind of tropical fruit and normal kind of descriptors. But yeah, okay. Let's give it a taste, because God knows it is warm in here today. Woohoo! Is anyone sick of the good weather yet? You have no idea what I have to do just to get this bearable in here. I've got a fan on the other side of that door. I have to leave the door open and fan it for a couple of hours. Cold air in the bottom. Well, cooler out the top. That's the theory anyway. Okay. No, it's not crazy carbonation on it for sure. A little bit lower than probably what it should be. Nice light body on it. Nice light body on this crazy ass flavour. how do I even go about describing what this tastes like? There's definitely a kind of funkiness to it, that I've never tasted in any other hop. The tropical thing is definitely going on in the taste as well. I'm not entirely sure if it is the mango again or what, but there's definitely something really fruity in there. A lot more citrus on the taste than there is on the aroma. This is the problem with keeping the door open, the flies get in. Maybe a little touch of lemon or something like that. Also though, like on the aroma, there's definitely this kind of funkiness to it. It's almost a bit like, like cat piss, a bit catty. You know, like you would get with Citra. That type of thing. But it's different, if that makes sense. Definite kind of dank, resiny, catty funk to it. Kind of reminds me a bit of the kind of funk I get a lot of these days. I'm getting a lot of funk off Galaxy, and that kind of almost bitter kind of flavour you get off it. It's a bit like that. It's a weird hop. It is definitely a weird hop. There is the backbone of the kind of Nelson Sauvin, but that is purely there just for the backbone. The kind of the Zappa hops were definitely are front and center on this one. It's definitely a weird hop. I can see kind of why it's not widely known, or at least it's not widely on sale. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. Because it is definitely, it's not going to be for everybody, for sure. I think putting it in a light beer as well too. As light as a Pilsner lager. While it's good that you can taste, exactly what it tastes and smell it very well indeed. It's kind of maybe not right for a beer like this. I think possibly like a black IPA type of thing going on. That kind of resiny, dank and catty flavours mixed with dark malts would work a treat, I think. Better than to doing this. I'm not saying this is a bad beer, it's absolutely not. It's pretty decent. It's just weird, it's just odd. It's not like anything I've tasted before. But yeah, so black IPA. I think if I was doing it again, I think I might get another 100 grams of this next time I'm ordering some yeast, and we will try it again. But we'll try it, as I said, in a black IPA or something like that, and try and get more kind of dark grain into it to try and build the flavour, to try and meld the flavour a little bit better. But I mean, it's a flavour bomb. It's a flavour bomb. This beer has definitely been to Flavour Town and back again. So yeah, that is it. I'm not going to ramble on here forever because I'm quite warm and need to get that door back open again. So happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. Happy brew day. I don't know where I was going there. It's a brew day, okay. We are just getting up to the boil now. I thought I may as well make a little intro video when I seen the packet sitting here. What is the packet? Well, let me tell you what we're doing first. We're doing a New Zealand Pilsner. Again, I know. Okay, I'm just going to do that again because that was fucking ridiculous. Okay. Happy brew day. Okay, it's a brew day. Hello, it's a brew day. I'm boiling outside. I've just done the 60-minute edition. we're doing a New Zealand Pilsner. Happy Brew Day, everybody. Fucking hell. What was going